Hi, I'm Keith McEvoy, CEO of Success That Works and founder of SuperCharge Academy. Right, so a real cool thing for you today. This is one that I know this, right? And I keep falling foul of it. And every time I do, it's like, oh, it's so basic. But actually, I'd say about, no exaggeration, probably 98% of people make this exact same mistake. And I'll show you exactly, I'll give you a great example of exactly what happened to me there a few weeks ago that just shows how effective this strategy can be to you. Because I don't know about you, but you probably, no, let's be honest, you probably have realized, and you realize at a very young age, that if you want to get anything big done in life, you need other people to buy into what it is that you're doing. You need to be able to convince them, you need to be able to have them rallying your cause, and you need to be able to basically get them to do what it is that you want them to do, right? If you can do that, the world's your oyster. In fact, that's the way most people get really great careers, is they manage to get their team together, inspire them, they do great work. People say, oh, do you know what, that person there can do really well managing teams. Let's give them more people, and then more people, and then more people. That's essentially the way the career works, is convincing people that your genuinely brilliant ideas, not your mediocre ones, but your genuinely brilliant ideas, which you absolutely have, convincing other people to buy into those and help you get them to reality. The problem is, that most of us just don't do this very well. And the problem is that we go down this route, and what we try and do is we try and create a convincing argument, yeah? So I want to convince you that my brilliant idea is great. So what I do is, this convincing argument, I'll have a list of all the reasons why this is great and how it's going to be great for you and how you want to do this. And typically it works along the lines of, hey, I've got this great idea, have a look at all the benefits, and at the end of this, you're going to blow them away because they're going to go, wow, there are so many benefits to this. You are so right. Your idea is so brilliantly genuine. I have to do it. And yeah, I convinced them. Great. That is how most of us try and convince someone, and how we try and get our ideas across. And what I'm going to show you is that's exactly what we shouldn't be doing. And how do I know this? Because actually, even 3 weeks ago, I fell foul of this again. The occasion, really simple, rolling out this really cool system, and it's for travel and entertainment expenses. If you do a lot of traveling, you'll know all about this. Is basically, you've got to book your flights and hotel, and then you go off traveling, and then you got to order your meals and hopefully buy a beer or two. But basically, you've got to have some way of booking all of this, and then getting all your expenses back, and then having the company pay for them. And typically, it looks like a bit of a mess. In our company, it looked like a complete mess. It was basically, you'd have to go and say, this is where I'm going. You have to get approval, manual approval, emails back and forth. And then if it was expensive, you'd want to get a cash advance, fill out another form, approval, get cash advance, sign your life away. I will give whatever I don't use back. And then as you booked your flight, the travel agent, no. And eventually they book you on the flight you didn't want anyway. And hotel, hopefully you got the hotel you wanted, that you're able to use your miles on. If not, tough. And then you actually get there, paying for your taxi, if it's your own credit card. You got to get the receipt as well. If you lose that receipt, you're out of pocket. You know the game. And right, so your actual travel is quite, it should be about you getting there and meeting people. But actually, more often than not, it's about, where's that expense? Where's that receipt? Did I ask for the check? I've just paid the tip out of that and I didn't get it. And then you come back. And for us, it was a big spreadsheet. I had to fill in, I was on this day and that day. If it's all in US dollar or euros, brilliant. If I'd actually spent money in two different currencies, well, then it's a whole other process to go and find out what exchange rate to use, yeah? And then I have to staple all my receipts to it, in date order, of course, and then I'd send them away. And then, Joe from accounts phones and says, right, expense on this date. What expense? On this date about such and such. Oh, yeah. It's wrong. Oh, very frustrating, very, very frustrating. Anyway, I had a brainwave, new system coming in. It was going to get rid of all of that hassle, just get rid of it all. And so easy. They're just going to get a new card and use this card, and almost everything else is automatic. So Great thing. So produce my presentation. Remember all of these things you got to do? And I had over 30 of them. Yeah? Guess what? I'm going to make them all go away for you. And all you've got to do is just use this card. It's going to be brilliant, this magic system. All right, so I was expecting everyone jumping up and down going, this is brilliant, I want it now. Not a bit. Not a bit at all. I had, what do I do with my old card? And what happens if this? And what happens if that? And I go, no, that's no problem. And basically came down to, no, it's too good to be true. No, I know what it is that I'm doing. I'm fine. And I'm just left, I was just left, I couldn't believe it. I just left and stand there. I'd made the most convincing argument ever. It was as close you get to black and white. You want to do this, that I think I've ever had to do. And then it dawned on me. I shouldn't have been focused on producing a convincing argument. That was the wrong thing to do. What I should have been doing was focusing on creating a compelling offer. So what do I mean by compelling offer? Compelling offer is something that I just say to you, if I say to you, hey Bill, do you want €1,000? You go, well, are there any catches? No catches. Yes, give me €1,000, done. That's a compelling offer. Why? Because we all like to have a bit of money because we know what we're going to do with it. And the best description I ever had of a compelling offer was it was a marketing guy. And he said to me, the difference between a convincing argument and a compelling offer. Think about a mouse, and you put a mouse sort of on this pipe, and you want the mouse to go right down to the end, okay? Now a mouse, right, there's only two things a mouse ever thinks about. It's where's the cheese and avoid the cat, okay? Now, in order to get the mouse to sort of turn right and go to the end where you want to, well, you could go down the convincing argument route. You could go into training and show them how to do this, and when they get to the end, a little pat and all of that type of stuff, right? And you could spend months training the mouse, and then you get your friends around and go, look at my mouse, put him in the mouse goes, oh, that's brilliant, well done. Or you could put a block of cheese at that end and a cat at that end and just put the mouse in. Yeah, compelling offer. What you're doing is you are offering the cheese and the cat. You don't have to train them anymore on this. It's so compelling, the mouse will always do it. That's what I need to do on my treating the expense thing. So my compelling offer was dead simple. It's, guys, if you want to travel, use this card. Any problems? Speak to your manager. Don't travel. I want to be employed. Everyone signed up for the card. It was great. They got all the benefits that I tried to convince them in advance. They actually got to experience them in real life. Went a dream. So think about what it is that your brilliant ideas that you're trying to, at the moment, convince someone about. And think about how do you change it around? How do you change it so it's a compelling offer? Something that actually they will absolutely grab. In my situation, okay, I use the chain of command, you will do this or else you're not going to get funded, but that is a compelling offer, yeah? But look to see how you can create the compelling offer for your brilliant idea, because if you can do that, rather than try and convince someone, your idea will fly and it'll get traction so much quicker. See you next week. So if you enjoyed this video and found it useful, I've got two things that you can actually do right this second. The first thing is click the button just here and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and that means that you won't miss any future episodes from me. And the second thing that you can do is, if you click the button just here, is you can sign up for my weekly newsletters, which have loads of free tools and insights and lots of really cool stuff that basically will help you to go and earn your worth in a job you love with a great work-life balance, because you so deserve it.